We will take a break after these messages.
Commercials. That looks freaking awesome.
When the first trailer came out in 2011, I was so psyched. My friend and I started talking about it, and I got really excited. From late 2011 until the release dates, I would check for new updates and just see the progress of the game. I was so psyched that I ripped out the front page of a Game Informer magazine to proudly display it on my bedroom door. To my disappointment, however, the game took longer to be released than I had expected and had 3 release dates. The first one was December of 2012, the next was May 2013, and finally it came out shortly after my birthday on June 14th, 2013. I was lucky to get the game when I did because GameStop had only 1 copy left on the shelf. When I first got it though, I was a little disappointed. There was nothing wrong with the game itself, it was in perfect condition. There was nothing wrong with the disc, no scratches or anything. The gameplay was alright. So what do you think I was all irate about? If you guessed stickers, that's exactly correct. I hate those stickers with a passion. And to think one wasn't enough, there's 2 of them, on the front and the back. Well, I better start talking about the game, or I'll be here all day. The story is loosely based off of The Road by Cormac McCarthy. I hope I said that right. It is a post-apocalyptic tale of a father and son who take a trip on foot across the country. Post-apocalyptic, huh? Certainly haven't seen those in the past decade, have we? I swear, originality is virtually gone. The Last of Us centers around a single father named Joel who lives with his daughter Sarah. Sarah gives Joel a watch for his birthday, and you see the two act in a father-daughter manner. Watching these 2 interact, it's very natural and many times comedic.
For this.
Drugs. I sell hardcore drugs.
Oh, good. You started helping out with the mortgage then.
But like all great things, it comes to an end. Sarah gets a disturbing phone call from her Uncle Tommy, who tells her to give the phone to her father. This is easily the creepiest part of the game because the characters don't know what they're dealing with since the infection has just started to spread. Tommy, Joel, and Sarah attempt to escape when they are attacked by a military patrolman. Sarah becomes mortally wounded and dies in her father's arms. Already, in about 30 minutes in the game, it becomes very emotional and makes you root for Joel 100% throughout the game. So, 20 years after his daughter's death, you can tell that this takes a toll on him physically and emotionally. He starts doing work with a character named Tess, who is very hardcore in everything she does, and she also's kind of a jerk sometimes. Although not the most likable character, you do start to feel sorry for her in the end. Along the way, Joel takes on the responsibility to smuggle a young 14-year-old girl across the country. Joel and Ellie's relationship starts out pretty hairy, but it all gets better in the end. I think my favorite character in the game is one that's barely in it. Meet Bill, who is a trash-talking dirtbag who apparently isn't fond of children. He's so paranoid, but so hilarious at the same time. And my favorite scene, well, I have 2 of them. You may be like, come on Blaze, only one favorite scene allowed. But you'll see why in a minute. Favorite scene number 1 would definitely have to be when Ellie finds an adult magazine in the car.
I'm sure your friend will be missing this tonight. It's light on the reading, but it's got some interesting photos.
Now, Ellie, that ain't for kids.
Whoa! How the hell would he even walk around with that thing?
Get rid of that.
Well, hold your horses. I want to see what all the fuss is about. Oh, why are these all stuck together?
This is hilarious, and it makes you want to do a facepalm. Favorite scene number 2 would be the part where Ellie and Joel have an argument about whether or not Ellie should go with Tommy.
I'm not her, you know.
What?
Maria told me about Sarah.
Ellie?
And
You are treading on some mighty thin ice here.
I'm sorry about your daughter, Joel. But I have lost people too.
You have no idea what loss is.
Everyone I have cared for has either died or left me.
You're right. You're not my daughter. And I sure as hell ain't your dad.
It's very emotional, and it works. Not too many games have I played where I've gotten so emotionally attached to the characters. There are exceptions, but it's rare. So one last thing that I have to point out was the ending. It was pretty lousy. It seemed like the developers put all their writing skills in the whole thing except for the ending. I'm not going to talk much about it, but if you've beat the game, you know exactly what I'm talking about. Overall, it was a pretty good game. I give it 3 stars out of 5. This is Web Production 28, signing out.